Thank you, Ray, and thank you for welcoming me here. So my name is Moreau from Domaine Moreau in Chablis, France, and I'm here today as a spokesperson for the BIVB, which means Bourgogne Wine Board. It represents all the appellations of Bourgogne wines and Bourgogne area. Bourgogne it's a French way of saying Burgundy. And we do want people to start saying Bourgogne because it's the most easiest way to recognize this name. And Burgundy has been used over and over, and it's not the proper way of saying it in French. So we are now insistent on using Bourgogne. We are on the upper northeast part of France. We are from Paris, going down south towards Lyon. We are 2 hours away from Paris. And the upper part of Bourgogne area is Chablis. And so we say that you enter into Bourgogne through the golden doors of it, because it's got these beautiful golden colors on the vines and on the grapes and on the vines. As for production of Bourgogne area or regions, we produce a total of 200 million bottles per year. As a spokesperson for the BIVB, I represent the area, the region, and all the wines when we do a media tour abroad. And I am also the vice president of the Commission of Communication for the BIVB.
And of course, you're a winemaker yourself.
Actually, my husband is a winemaker. I'm lucky enough to be married with a wonderful Chablisian guy, and his family has been in Chablis since 1814. Wow. So my husband represents the 6th generation, and we both lead the family domain. I would say that Bourgogne is a traditional area where people is the key. Definitely. For me, coming from Bordeaux, it's even more, not easier maybe, but more realistic to talk about it. So Bourgogne for me is, again, a question of men, of the love of these people for the land and tradition. It's definitely something that is really the roots of the producers in Bourgogne. But today we're going to taste one Crémant de Bourgogne, and I will explain to you what it is. And then we will be tasting a Chablis Premier Cru. So even though we're here today to talk about lesser known Bourgogne appellations, I know that Chablis and Chablis Premier Cru are quite well known, but this one specifically is one of the latest upgraded Premier Cru. It was decided and it was upgraded as a Premier Cru back in 1977. I think that few people know about it, but it's a very very classic Chablis Premier Cru wine, and it really represents the appellation. This is the reason why you're going to taste it today.
Cheers.
Cheers. So that's a Crémant de Bourgogne from Maison Albert Bichot. It's 60% Chardonnay and 40% Pinot Noir, which is the basis of mostly all kind of Crémant de Bourgogne that you find in Bourgogne. To produce Crémant, you mainly use Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, just like the Champagne area does, actually. And actually in France, you can find different areas where they produce Crémant, like Alsace or also Loire. But the one we're going to have is from Bourgogne. Very fresh, very, very vivid, and it prepares your palate. It's something you can have as an aperitif wine by itself, not only to celebrate, but it's a really easy drinking wine and a very reasonable price. I think it's like $24.99. Again, it shows you that you don't have to buy champagne all the time. You can afford to get very good quality value products on a very nice price and for good quality. Crémant de Bourgogne helps the consumers to know where it comes from, and it's a seal of quality also. Just because it's a product that is maybe lesser known, but really deserves to be discovered, and because again, you can drink it on a daily basis if you want to, which you don't do with the champagne. just like that. And for young people, for example, who cannot really afford to buy a lot of champagne bottle, with this one, it's a nice way also to discover other products from Bourgogne.
Sure.
Okay? So we're going to have a Givry. Givry comes from the Côte Chalonnaise, that is the southern part of Bourgogne area, just before Mâcon. And this one is also available on the market, and it's also a Premier Cru, and the price would be around $39.99. We want people to be not afraid to go for new things and making sure that we'll take the risk maybe or the chance to go for new products on a very reasonable, again, price, because that's reality and that's something important in our daily life. So being able to take the chance to buy a bottle and be happy with what they're going to discover, it's very important.